Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so the first thing you want to do when installing these add-on blinds is get a measurement. What you want to measure is your width, pretty much of the, not the whole door, just the glass and the frame. So the glass and the frame on this one is just over 21 inches, close to 22. So you'll have to get the size according to that. Standard size is going to be 22 3/4 and above. This is more narrow, so you would have to get the narrow installation of the add-on blinds. It says it right on the box. So 21 3/4 to 22. This frame will fit this door. As I said, this is more of a narrow fit than a standard fit. The standard doors are a little bit bigger. If it was a single door, it'll probably be a little bigger. You also want to check your length. They're standard with the length, somewhere around like 64, 65, something of that sort for the length. This one is 65 and 1/8. 65 and 1/8. Like I said, they're pretty much standard with the length. It's just the width that varies. So you want to make sure you have the correct width for your door. Moving forward, pretty easy to install. You just want to remove these plugs. These plugs hide the screws in the door. So you have them all over. Here's one that's removed, so you can actually see the screw that you would need to be loosening. We're going to loosen all the screws at once, so we don't have to go back and forth with it. I'm using a pick. You can easily use a pick. You can use a knife. You can use a razor, or in some cases you will have to drill them out with a screw. So this one was pretty. Did that one first. It's pretty stuck inside of the frame, so you can't really pull it out. So what I did was pretty much just screw the screw in using the drill into the plug a little bit, enough to where it can grab the plug and pull it out. The screw is, well, the plug is now ruined. You know, you can get some replacement plugs and put them in there. But it's really not necessary. Once you put this add-on onto your door frame, it'll cover all of that up. So don't be scared to ruin the plugs. Alrighty, so we're going to start off by removing the top plugs. My little helper right there. Those are removed. I'm sure my little helper would love to have these things. So easy, even a little helper can do it. Alrighty, so we're going to remove the bottom ones because you'll have to add your spacers towards the bottom portion. You will want to follow the instructions for your typical add-on installation. Mine calls for 11.5 inches from the bottom of the door frame, which is on this one is right here. So it'll be somewhere around about there. So you're gonna add the spacers to the side of it so that the add-on blind can actually clamp in and rest flush against the door. Pardon me, Mr. Nehemiah. Pardon me, Daddy. He's so fascinated by this. Alrighty, so we have those plugs removed. The drill comes in handy. When using your drill, you want to put it on the lowest setting so that you won't, you know, break anything. Especially when tightening it down. This is plastic, so you don't want to put too much pressure on it because it can crack the plastic. So we'll go ahead and loosen everything up. You don't have to take them all the way out, just loosen them up enough to where the frame will come away from the door. That's a good understanding of where you should need to tighten it back to. I'll probably put it in, you know, with 3 presses as well. Forgot to remove a couple more plugs just to get myself optimal work area. I'm removing these top ones just so that, you know, this can come apart from the door. It'll be in there. Removing this one was probably enough, but I removed this one just in case it wasn't enough. Because again, these are plastic, you know, and I don't want to put too much stress on them and cause a crack in it. That should help me out a whole lot there. Yep. Alright, so here we have AddOn. This one has been purchased before. And returned. Somebody probably purchased the wrong size. Let's see. All the hardware is still here, so I'm not too mad at that. Let me make sure that everything's as it's supposed to be. Little helper is trying to help a little too much. Nehemiah, would you do away with that for me, sir? Thank you. Yeah, so this has been, you know, on somebody's door before. I'm not going to make too big of a fuss about it. Let's just make sure that this is pretty much a locking. Hey. Alright, so everything seems to be intact. I'm not going to take it back, I'm just going to use it. So everything seems efficient. Let me get my helper towards the other side. Come on, man. You want to please go over there. Continue on making a mess. Alright, so. Okay, so what we will need is our hardware. The hardware, you know, is just for 4 items. You know, pretty simple. Okay, these are going to be your spacers. They go in at the bottom. Remember, 11.5 inches from the bottom of the frame itself, not the door. These go on to your Yeah, these definitely been used before. Oh, no big deal. These are going to go onto your door. This indicates what side is going to be on. So given that the stopper is right there, it's going to be on the left side. Given that the stopper is right here, it's going to be on the right side. So you'll put them in behind the frame accordingly. You can use anything to get behind the frame. It might be stuck to the door a little bit, maybe with some type of adhesive or just time. I use a knife. You can use a flathead screwdriver if you wanted to. But the knife seems to work a little bit better for me. So I'll go ahead and break the seal. I'll go ahead and break the seal from all of the edges just so I don't have to go back and continuously do that. My helper sounds pretty busy over there. It's actually not working for me on that side of this. I'm actually already just right here too. We don't want to put too much pressure. Again, this is plastic. So. Alright, so it's broken there. I think it might have some glue behind here. That's why it's sticking so hard to the door frame. But got it out a little bit enough to stick those spacers behind here. So back to the top. Again, your stopper is here, so it's going to go on, to the right side because it needs to stop itself from going all the way into the door frame. And it sits kind of like on a pivot a little bit. Once you lock it down by drilling the screws in, it'll be more secure. It won't pivot as easily, but it still will be able to pivot if you add pressure to it. Again, Nehemiah. I'll actually go ahead and add my spacers too. Handy dandy tape measure. Just want to set it to, I'm gonna set it to 13, but it's 11.5, just so you have space to see where it actually goes to. So 11.5 is right around here. So I'll just keep it as a mental note where it goes. Now this is where the bottom of it starts, 11.5. So just add 11.5 up a little bit. That's another reason why I took that screw out a little more, just so I can, pivot it up some. Well, push it up some. Without having so much, without having that pressure against it. Alright, the bottom of that is right at 11.5. So it's in the right spot. Right where it belongs. I have an idea where this one goes just because of where that one is. So I'll start out up here. That is actually spot on. Good eye. Bye. Alrighty, so now we can tighten everything up. This is pretty much the sum of it. I'm gonna tighten up the edges first, then I'll tighten up the middle so that it can tighten down evenly. And I'm not tightening it all the way just yet. Tighten it all the way down. Just yet. Be careful when you tighten these down. It's plastic you're dealing with. So now I'll go down with the tightening of them. Drill on the lowest setting, so then you won't tighten too much. Hey, Nehemiah, buddy. Good job, Daddy. Go get your own drill. I don't need you to be down there. I need you up here. Alrighty, we're all done, Dad. Hold up, check this one real quick. You done? Alright, I'll just go ahead and reinsert all of my little plugs. Like I said, it's not that necessary to put them back in because you not necessary to put them all back in because putting the door frame back on, well, putting the add-on blind on, it's going to cover all of these. And you don't want to stick them in too far because you might have to take them back out. So just place them into where they're snug. Put them in, they go opposite of this this hole, so it's almost like you're matching it up. So put them in like that. Like right in there. all of them complete. As you can see, these ones came from that first one. I was missing a whole lot in that one, so I didn't put them back in. I figured I'm just gonna have a complete one over here. All right, the moment of truth. So what we want to do here is we want to take out the stopper that stops the line from going up and down. Pull these out. This was actually going to go into your stopper area. So when you put it against the door, you lock it, that locks it flush against the door. So leave that out for now. We'll take the stopper off. Or you feel like you're gonna break the thing and get this thing out. Just take your time with it. It's done. Alrighty, pardon me, Nehemiah. Pardon me, Dada. Thank you. Alright, so this rests right over top. These hangers. Alright. So, what we've come to is we have a hardware issue here. And the issue is that the hey little guy. This is resting up here. Let me get this little guy out of here. Alright, so the hardware on our door, you know, is not allowing this to sit flush. So they have a little removable frame here where this comes out and it can sit flush against the door, and this will pretty much go under. So let me take this add-on down and maneuver the side of the frame so that I can get it over top of the hardware. Alrighty, so again, you're removing this part of the frame right here so that it can fit over top of the hardware. So you have these little clips holding it in all the way down. So I'm just gonna try to pop it off of here. Nehemiah? Come on. Let's see how far it is. Alright, now it's removed. Alright, moment of truth. Hopefully this fits over the hardware. If not, the manual suggests that you actually get a hardware extension kit. Flushes on the door as it should be. And we're going to push it back flush against the door. Everything is on there flushly, and then you just lock it. That was the point of that spacer. That spacer opened up a gap so that you can actually lock this behind it. Alrighty, and that's the end. This is now your add-on blind. Oh, let me turn it this way. Sorry, I'm not quite the cameraman. Alrighty, yeah. Okay, so this will, when you took off that, was it even on this one? It was? Okay. When you took off that tab or whatever, that allowed this to move. If you don't take that off, then this doesn't move up and down. So close that all the way. And that is your add-on. However, okay. Thought I had an error. Let's say maybe I have to take this off and take it down, take it back to the store. Alright, so that's your add-on blind. You know, any questions, comments, anything, leave it at the bottom where the comments go. Alright, I'm done. You know, like, comment, subscribe, share, whatever you do, however you do, just make sure you do. Peace.